before he became the greatest quarterback in NFL history, before 7 Super Bowl rings, MVP, and immorality. He was a kid from California, tall, skinny, slow, and also overlooked. This is the story of Tom Brady's climb from high school backup to Michigan benchwarmer to the most feared man in football. This is how greatness is built when no one's watching. Tom Brady's high school beginning. Tom Brady attended this high school, the same school that produced MLB legend Barry Bonds, but Brady wasn't a star from the start. He was actually the backup quarterback on the freshman team. It wasn't until the starter quit mid-season that Brady even got a shot to play. From there, he slowly worked his way up. By his junior and senior year, he had developed into a solid pocket passer, throwing for over 3,700 yards and 31 touchdowns in high school, but scouts still weren't impressed. He was lanky, ran a 5.2 40-yard dash, and didn't have elite arm strength. Most major programs passed on him. Brady eventually made his own highlight tape, mailed it to 50 schools, and only a few even responded. Michigan finally offered, but they already had a deep quarterback room. Still, Tom saw it as his only real shot. Tom Brady's arrival at Michigan. Brady arrived in Ann Arbor in 1995 as a 3-star recruit, the 7th QB on the depth chart. He walked into a powerhouse program led by Lloyd Carr, already stacked at the quarterback position. Tom was alone, thousands of miles away from home, and buried. He called his parents often, even considered transferring back to California. But his father gave him a message that stuck. If you quit now, you'll quit the rest of your life. From that point on, Tom Brady committed it to the grind. Tom Brady is climbing the ladder. For 2 years, he didn't play, but he didn't pout. He worked. Brady created lists of every QB ahead of him and crossed off names as he passed by them. He studied film a lot, stayed after practice. By 1998, he finally won the starting job, but the coaches still split his snaps with a rising star in Drew Henson. Henson was a local icon and a baseball prodigy. But I'll also say that Brady didn't flinch. He led Michigan to a 10-3 record, showing leadership, accuracy, and calm under pressure. Tom Brady's senior year and big moment in 1995 was Tom's senior season and his defining year. He threw for 2,586 yards, 20 touchdowns, and just only 6 interceptions, finishing with a 10-2 record. Brady engineered legendary comebacks like down by 14 versus Notre Dame, he led them back to win. At Penn State, he dominated in enemy territory. Orange Bowl versus Alabama, he threw for 4 touchdowns and won MVP in overtime thriller. Despite being consistently challenged by Henson, Brady delivered in every big moment. Tom Brady's mental toughness. What set Brady apart at Michigan wasn't just performance, it was mental resilience. He saw a sports psychologist to help manage the pressure. He faced a consistent doubt from fans, coaches, and even the media. But instead of folding, he sharpened his focus. He became obsessed with mastering details, early film sessions, nutrition, recovery, and as well as leadership. This was where the GOAT mindset was forged, not in the NFL, but in those cold Michigan mornings when no one believed in him. Tom Brady's off-the-field life. Off the field, Brady was all business. He roomed with future MLB star Kevin Youkilis and stayed out of trouble. No wild parties, no distractions, just an underdog with something to prove. He wasn't trying to be the most popular, he was just trying to be the best. Tom Brady's NFL draft snub. Despite all he did at Michigan, NFL scouts weren't sold. He ran a 5.28 40-yard dash, slow even for a lineman. Scouts called him skinny, unathletic, and not starting caliber. Brady sat through 6 painful rounds of the 2000 NFL Draft. Finally, he picked at 199, the New England Patriots. Even then, he was the 4th QB on the depth chart. But Brady walked into the facility and told the owner, "I'm the best decision this franchise has ever made." And he meant it. What Michigan gave Tom Brady. Brady credited Michigan for teaching him how to compete, how to lead, how to believe in himself when nobody else did. He once said, "Michigan didn't hand me anything. It made me earn everything. That's why I became who I am." Next time you hear someone say Tom Brady was designed for greatness, remember this. He was once a bench warmer in high school, a 7th string QB in college, a 6th round pick in the NFL. What made Tom Brady wasn't just talent, it was toughness, heart, and as well as grit. Thanks for watching. If you were inspired, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below. Who should we break down next? Go blue.